Sally Magnusson will anchor the BBC Scotland programme for the last time in April but will continue to work with the broadcaster on a freelance basis. Veteran broadcaster Sally Magnusson is set to bid farewell to BBC Scotland's premier news programme, Reporting Scotland, after an impressive 27-year tenure. Having taken the helm in 1998 from BBC Scotland's old headquarters on Queen Margaret Drive in Glasgow, Sally will present the show for the final time in April, though she plans to remain with the corporation on a freelance basis. She reflected on her departure, leaving Reporting Scotland will be a real wrench after 27 years. I'll miss the buzz and challenges of live news presentation, which I've always adored. But although my focus now turns to a growing writing career, an expanding family, and my work around dementia, I'm also looking forward to maintaining links with the BBC as a freelance broadcaster. Sally's journey in journalism began as a graduate trainee at the Scotsman newspaper in 1979. She then transitioned to BBC Scotland's Current Account programme and contributed to national news programmes such as 60 Minutes, London Plus, and Breakfast. Returning to Scotland, she co-hosted Reporting Scotland twice weekly and participated in other TV projects like Songs of Praise and Panorama. Her latest documentary for BBC Scotland, Alzheimer's, A Cure and Me, was broadcast last year, reports The Mirror. Sally Magnusson is a multi-talented personality, having penned award-winning books and founded the charity Playlist for Life in 2013. The inspiration behind the charity was her mother, who struggled with dementia. Sally observed how music positively impacted her mother's condition. Playlist for Life assists families and care homes in developing playlists with personal significance for those suffering from dementia. This heartfelt endeavour led to Sally being awarded an MBE for her invaluable contributions to dementia care and those who support them. Gary Smith, the head of news and current affairs at BBC Scotland, shared a heartfelt tribute. Sally is an outstanding journalist, broadcaster, and writer. She has skillfully guided viewers through countless big and sometimes difficult stories, and the Tea Time audience will miss her hugely, as will all of us who have worked with her over the years. Sally is not the only long-standing figure to leave the BBC. Recently, seasoned reporter Paul Clifton bid farewell to the broadcaster after a remarkable 38-year tenure. He took to social media to reflect on his storied career. Big moment for me, after 38 years, my final day at the BBC. I've spent more than half my life as transport correspondent, and it has rarely felt like working. Travelled the world, won the prizes, worked with the best in the business, met amazing people. But now I'm off. Throughout his years with the BBC, Paul became known for covering diverse stories and earned the trust of his audience. Prior to this, Zoe Ball announced her departure. She revealed in December 2024 that she would be leaving the BBC Radio 2 breakfast show after a 6-year stint as host. Zoe, a familiar voice on BBC Radio, took over from Chris Evans in 2019. In a heartfelt message to her fans, Zoe shared her decision and expressed her gratitude for the chance to engage with listeners each morning. She acknowledged that while she was looking forward to the next chapter, leaving the show was a tough decision. For many fans, Zoe's exit also signifies the end of an era for BBC Radio 2, as she has become a staple of the morning broadcast.